Hello, everybody. This is Bill Nissen. I'm thrilled that you joined us tonight. I know there are some people that are saying they're going to get on the recording of this, but it's good to see Chris and Gilbert and others that are going to be jumping on. So we're going to get started right now, and it's my pleasure. You know, I get to work with people all over the country, actually all over the world, but I have rarely met somebody who is as diligent and as intentional as the woman I'm about to introduce to you. She's really got a passion for what we're doing with the challenge. And before I introduce you to her, I just want to tell you my story a little bit. I'm a pastor in Iowa, and I've been doing this for the last 8.5 years so that I could feed families in need and minister to those in need in my community through helping people get healthy. And we've had such a response from that that we actually, a few years ago, we broke the Guinness Book of World Records. Yes, you heard me right. Guinness Book of World Records. We broke the record for the most baked goods ever donated in one day. And so we have been seeing a massive impact in feeding those in need by getting healthy on this thing. And the lady I'm going to introduce you to right now, she is a mompreneur. I guess that's a word, right? A mompreneur. She's an entrepreneur, but she's an amazing mother. They won our family challenge that you're going to hear about tonight back in November. So when we get to that point, we're going to give you some accolades here, Ashley. But I just want to introduce Ashley Guerra to you right now and let her kind of take over and start opening up the conversation with you. So, Ashley, take it away. It's good to have you on tonight.
Thank you, Bill, for that kind introduction. It's funny, I've definitely coined myself the mompreneur with 5 little ones and number 6 on the way. I absolutely love the challenge lifestyle. My husband and I, a little bit about us, guys, my husband and I have been able to live this challenge lifestyle for a little over 6 years now. When we started, I was a stay-at-home mom of 3 under 3. My husband was 10 years in the Army, and probably like a lot of you on the line, we needed a change physically and financially. After seeing my mom lose 26 pounds on the challenge, I was excited for her. So I went to a challenge party similar to what you're going to see tonight. There were about 5 people in the room, but I heard one story that completely changed everything for us. I heard a single mom say she was making 6 figures promoting a challenge and just helping other people reach their goals. So we jumped in, and in 4 months with a baby on my hip, I was able to match his military salary. And for me, it gave me hope to be able to bring him home and, hopefully be able to change many, many lives along the way. So that's been, an incredible blessing in itself. So I'm excited to talk to you guys about this. So what is the challenge? The challenge is the world's #1 platform for healthy lifestyle changes. This is exciting, because for me, seeing that we've created over 3 million transformations with over 10 million pounds documented weight loss. So that's the documented weight loss. That's not all the people that, didn't take their before pictures, that didn't log anything because they weren't sure if it was going to work. It's been, through our different marketing, whether you've heard of us, maybe you've heard of us as, the Body by My Challenge or Project 10, right? Either way, through those challenge platforms, we've been able to we've been able to serve over 500 million healthy meal replacements. Guys, I can get excited about that. We've given away over $100 million in free products across 15 countries. I don't know about you, but when you see those kind of numbers, it kind of tells you that we're not trying to figure this out. Like, we figured it out and it works, and it is not on trial. You can see some of the things we've been featured on here with ABC, MSNBC, Forbes, Men's Health. I mean, everywhere you can imagine, you see stories popping up. So, the really cool thing about, our challenge and our different platforms is, after seeing all those people see success, we've noticed that if you, through documentation, for the people that shared it with someone, they were 3 times more likely to succeed on their challenge goals. And here's a really cool fact. most of the time they were sharing it with the people closest to them, whether it was their coworkers, their friends, their family, their church family. So I'm really excited about our Vi Family Challenge. Like Bill mentioned, my family and I were able to actually win that title in November as the first Vi family ever in history. My husband and I ran a Spartan race with 4 out of our 5 children, and just an incredible experience. And, we were able to go on a dream vacation with the kids. But guys, your Vi family, it doesn't have to be, your immediate family. It can be whatever family means to you. So who are those people that when you hear about this, you say, man, I've got to tell, my cousin, my sister, my aunt, or my best friend that I work with. That can be your family. Select a kit, set a goal, and take on the challenge together. So, how does it work? We've touched on that just a little bit with setting a goal and then selecting your kit. And number 3, entering to win. So, what is your goal? If you and your family or your friends were to set a goal, what would it be? Would it be to lose weight? Would it be to maintain your weight? Maybe you want to get fit, build some lean muscle, have more energy. I think most people are going to say, yes, I need more energy. I rarely hear people say that they have all the energy they need, right? That's always like the number one request for people is, yes, energy, please. So what would your goal be? What I love about this is, you get to go out there and create your kit or select your kit from our healthy meals, snacks, drinks, and supplements. So our meals are based around our nutritional Vi-shaped shake. And then we also have our superfood and our crunch, which is one of my personal favorites, which is a shake in a flake form. We have snacks that, I know these are, kid tested and mother approved for sure. We literally get the boxes in the house, and I would be lying to you if I said I didn't have to hide them sometimes. 5 kids, they go through fast. The healthy drinks, guys, I'm able to literally drink the Go, the Pro, the Neuro, the Neon, and one of my personal favorites, the Vidify, even throughout this pregnancy. So 7 months, I know, and that Vidify, Bill, I know that's one of your favorites. So I definitely want to hear from you. What are some of your favorite products with our meals, drinks, and snacks and supplements here?
Well, a lot of people are looking to lose weight and stuff, but just if you want some nutrition, like liquid vitamins, but it's got an anti-aging formula here, and it's the most powerful antioxidant on the market, is you mix this in water. And there was a leading competitor that used to look like a wine bottle and had acai berry juice in it a few years ago. 1 serving of this is worth 4 months of that guy. And so for people that want to get free radicals out of their bloodstream, that's the most powerful. ORAC rating, ORAC, that's like 126,000 ORAC, the highest ever in the retail market. And so I'm a huge fan of that. It gives me a boost of energy. I don't know if it's supposed to, but it does. And the other thing that I wanted to share was on the snacks. You were just talking about the snacks. Is I got a friend of mine, Tony Nicaro. He's the car dealer I actually bought my Lexus from, which you will hear about the cars later on. But he didn't do our challenge right away, but he replaced his Doritos with our Fiesta Nut. And just in doing that, he lost 40 pounds in 2 months. Just from switching out his Doritos to Fiesta Nut Vi-Bites. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
So I know that Ashley's going to give you details on the meals and all that stuff, but just on the snacks, guys, we're seeing that affect people's quality of life. From that, it motivated him to get on everything, and now he's lost over 100 pounds in 5 months.
That is crazy, isn't it? To me, it just, those kind of stories never get old, because it's just, that's exactly what happens when you start giving the body the right nutrition instead of empty calories that are formed in a factory.
Exactly.
Man, I'm glad you touched on the Vidify. That's definitely a staple in our house, especially with flu season. Down here in Georgia, we have terrible allergies as well. So that's something that I think everyone keeps stock on a regular basis. And, I just got off of a call sharing with a promoter about how I will be late to a meeting before I miss my shake. Like,
Yeah.
I will make my shake and run out the door, because, guys, once you start putting in, the finest ingredients in that nutrient dense meal, and you notice the difference, you will not be willing to sacrifice it. The Vipack is, I know, one of my personal favorites as well. My husband takes it every day religiously. So absolutely, go through and select, your kit. Where, what kind of meals do you want to have? Your drinks. Maybe you need a pre-workout, or you're already using one, or you go through Starbucks for that 3 o'clock crash. What is it that we can replace, to help you to reach your goals? Because those things that you're consuming daily, are they helping you move towards your goals, or maybe moving you a little bit away from them? Right?
Yeah.
So it really comes down to, we've got state-of-the-art certified CGMP certified FDA approved facilities. Here's what that means, guys. It's a really big word to tell you that we take extra precaution to make sure that everything goes into your products the way we say that it will, and we have the highest quality standards. So, one of my favorite things about this is we're going to help you save time and money. I just talked about saving time. I'm not late for things because I have a shake, but if it comes down to it, I will make sure I get it. But you can select your combination of products and have them shipped to your door. And because we want to help you reach your goals, we would rather help you to find a product from each one of those categories to substitute something you're already consuming. So we're going to reward you for that, right? So the more you spend, the more you save. Call me crazy, but I would rather get 15% off and free shipping and have all of my groceries delivered instead of just taking a little bit here and a little bit there.
Hey, Ashley, can I jump in on here? Because there's a gal that just got started in this a little over 5 weeks ago. Her name's Leslie Weeks. She's been on these calls before. And she told me a story that just blew my mind, because she's a single mom, doesn't make much money at all. And she could barely afford to get one bag of shake mix. Okay. She thought, well, I got to do something. So you've got one bag of shake mix. But she's, because she doesn't have much, she's really disciplined with her budget. And she realized within 3 or 4 days, she was saving money. Even if she wasn't getting these discounts because she only got one bag, she was still saving enough money that within a week, she was able to buy her second bag. And now she's been doing it for 5 weeks. She says she's saving anywhere between $20 to $60 a week, which allowed her to save up enough money to do something which we'll talk about later on in this presentation. So even without these discounts, you're going to be saving money. But if you were to do the 15% plus free shipping, you're literally getting over $60 of free food. It's just a crazy deal. So back to you.
I love that you shared Leslie's story, because I think I've shared her story at least 8 to 10 times in the last couple of days, because I was so inspired by, wanting to make a change and then not knowing if your budget fits. I remember living on a military budget, and our budget did not fit, but absolutely, when we started, we realized how much we were saving, not spending that $9, $10 a day going through the drive-through. So those stories just never get old, and you see the value in putting your health first. So I absolutely love that.
Absolutely.
So we have we have our feature kits here, where we talked about, with the meals, drinks, snacks, and supplements, you can either choose your own and create a kit, or you can select one of our featured kits. Just to touch on the weight loss kit, guys, if you have a goal of losing 25 pounds or more, this kit was actually created by our 100-pound club members. So having over 400 people who have lost 100 pounds on the challenge, they got together and they created a kit of the products that they most consumed. So pretty cool to be able to follow the steps of the people that have done it before you. Again, we have our lifestyle kit then, which is going to have your snacks, your shake. It's going to have that Vipack we talked about to have good quality vitamins going in, and then as well as an energy drink, and our fitness kit for all of our gym goers who want those quick samples of protein ready to go, toss them in the gym bag, and you are off.
Hey, Ashley, I just noticed that Chris is on the line, and he's a personal trainer. Chris, are you able to share a little bit? Are you able to talk on the Zoom tonight, buddy? Chris Offringer? He's not hearing me. Okay, so we'll just pass on that, but he's a personal trainer. I saw him say neon in the chat box, And that's another product. It's a pre-workout drink that you say, guys, you got to talk about Neon. So, Chris, is there anything you want to add as far as from a personal trainer perspective?
I don't know if you can hear us.
Apparently,
Chris,
yeah.
Maybe? Christopher.
Yeah. Right here.
Yeah, share a little bit from a personal trainer perspective of what you like about these products and how is it helping your clients?
Oh, hey, Bill, Ashley. Okay, thank you. I even just kicked off the Vi Challenge live tonight, and I'm going to tell you guys, before I even do a workout, I do Neon. It gives me that little bit of energy. If you want a natural fat burner, everyone knows that green tea extract's a natural fat burner. So I do Neon with the natural sugar from the fruit juice. I give a lot of my clients the Go Shot. Just if they want a different type of energy, something quick. They don't want a can of something, so they just take a quick Go Shot. And my all-time favorite, if you guys watch my videos, is the Vice Shape.
Yeah.
The Vice Shape is just a base, a foundation, and then just from there, you kind of just tailor it to your own liking. If you want more protein, you add a little bit more, maybe some egg whites or some powdered peanut butter. But I'm going to honestly tell you, for everything that we use for weight loss, you guys, I can turn it into a muscle gainer as well. So I use these products for everything.
Awesome. Thanks for letting us know, Chris. That's awesome information.
Yes, sir.
And Chris, you're sitting a little close to the camera here, but I know we've got a lot of guys on here. So real quick, just flex for us. I know you just finished out your workout. The protein works. I always have guys that are saying, I don't know if that's enough protein for me. I'm like, let me find a couple of guys. I'm sure we can show. I know Mikey and Colton are usually on here too. It's obviously a testament to our products working both for weight loss and for fitness goals.
Don't be afraid, you guys, to throw in an extra scoop of Vice Shape either.
Absolutely. Great tip.
Great tips. I love this visual because it really comes down to, what are you currently spending $9 a day on? Are you zipping through the drive-thru in the morning to get a coffee and croissant and then rushing off to work, and then you get your quick lunch break, so you've got to hurry and jump in the car and go through another drive-thru to hurry up and get that meal in, and then 3 o'clock you have that crash again, which then probably leads you to go to the vending machine for a Coke or a coffee, right? And then your last meal, if you're running with kids or sports, maybe you're zipping through yet another drive-through. Guys, you will save money on the challenge, no doubt about it, and you're going to feel a whole lot better too, with just having better options and putting those into your body. So step number 3, my favorite, and I think often the most overlooked, to be honest. So write it in your calendar when you start. When is your day 30, day 60, day 90? And be sure to enter to win. So this is all going to be based off of your 90-day results. We have weight loss and fitness categories. You can enter as an individual, a couple, or obviously our favorite, the family. And get your t-shirt, right? Because there's something about a t-shirt that you have to earn, you cannot buy. I love that, the I lost it, having an I built it t-shirt. Maybe you want to build 10 pounds. And then after a year of being on the challenge, you get that awesome I live it shirt.
I get to pick my I live it shirt up this weekend, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yay! I know. I worked for 3 years to get that I built it, Bill. For 3 years. Those are one of my favorite shirts. So, 2017, one of my favorite campaigns that we've had over the last 6 years is Vi Commit. So, Bill, what was your Vi Commit kicking off 2017?
Well, I've lost over 100 pounds, so I wasn't going to do another weight loss deal. I need to just kind of reshape everything. so I thought, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to commit to going to the gym and working out 3 times a week for 90 days minimum. I've been doing about 4 or 5. And I'm one of those guys that I'm not going to do a carrot. I'm going to do a stick. And that's the do or the don't. So as I commit to working out 3 times a week for 90 days, and if I do, I'll give myself a spa day or something, but that doesn't work for me because I'm going to give myself a spa day anyway. So for me, I'm going to commit to working out 3 days a week for 90 days minimum. And if I don't, I got to shave my head. That is something I want to make sure does not happen. So that is mine. How I wrote it, we have a dear friend named G.J. Reynolds. I said, if I don't, I will have to adopt G.J. Reynolds' hairstyle. So same thing as shave your head. So I'm not going to let that happen. So it's keeping me on board. And the incentive in doing that is this. You stay on this and get that done in 90 days, you're going to get $200 of free food. So explain how that all works, Ashley.
Yeah, so I love this. So staying on the challenge, which you want to do anyway, because that's going to help you reach those VI commit goals, you will actually be able to get 200 free product points on top of what you're already getting. So let's say you decide you're not going to refer anyone to the challenge. We'll talk about that in just a second. But if you decide, I don't want to tell anybody about it, I'm just going to focus on me for those first 90 days. By doing so, with you staying on your auto ship and getting your product delivered to you, we're going to give you $200 of free product, which, I mean, call me crazy, but when it's free, it just tastes better, right? So you've got to take your photos, take a day one photo, or go live on Facebook, take a video of whoever challenged you, posting your day one, and then again on day 30, day 60, day 90. And this is important. This is why we said write this down so you can track it. And after 90 days, submit your story and photos at enter.vi.com, and then you can, or family.vi.com, and then they will have those points credited to your account. So pretty exciting, free food. This is something that, Bill, I know you've really been the spearhead of our, VI Cares campaign and everything that you've done. So I know you're extremely passionate about this, and I would love to hear you talk and share what we're doing with the Boys and Girls Club and our VI Cares.
The thing about this is what makes it unique is there's a lot of different ways we can lose weight. We can eat healthy in a lot of different ways, but there's no other way I've ever seen where we can do all that and feed those in need at the same time. We literally are going to be able to feed families in need and kids in need simply by deciding to change our health ourselves. The company, VI, will donate 90 meals in your honor simply for doing what you said you were going to do. Isn't that crazy? And up to this point, we are really close. I'm really curious to see what the numbers are this weekend. We're painfully close to hitting the 6 million meal mark. So this is something that is huge. We've done millions and millions of meals to kids and families in need. And through the Boys and Girls Club, one of the products we have is the NutriCookie. And it works beautifully for their backpack programs and their after-school programs. Like I'm working with a group here that I know there's some kids going home for the weekend that aren't going to have any food. And so we put about 8 cookies in their bag, and we know they're going to have good nutrition all weekend long because of what we have with the NutriCookie. And that NutriCookie is the very thing we broke the Guinness Book of World Records with 540,000 cookies donated in one day. And that made an impact that got the attention of Congress. They actually asked Pastor Steve, the guy that I was working with, to do the opening prayer of Congress a few Novembers ago because of the impact we made in that city. So if we can do that in Huntington, why not your city? All we got to do is decide to get healthy, and we can make a difference in our food banks. Back to you, Ashley.
What I love so much about that is seeing 5 million meals donated, and it's like we're only at the tip of the iceberg. There's still so much for us to do and give. Bill, we have a similar charity here that we've partnered with that they also have children come after school and on the weekends. They don't know that they're going to have meals. And actually last summer, they were able to give them shakes and cereal and cookies throughout the summer, which the kids would rather have a milkshake anyway than some of the they serve from the food bank. So just so rewarding for seeing people reach their physical goals and be able to give back to the community at the same time.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Now you're really good on this part because you got a great few challenge groups going on, don't you, Ashley?
Yeah, so what I love about this is people are looking for support. They want the tools, they want expert tips. Obviously, we have Chris on here who's the expert. It's not me. I'm not the expert. But what I know is if I'm not the expert, I can go find the expert. And what I love about our challenge.com and our challenge groups is that you're able to have free, fun, local workouts or even online. Chris just said he just did a live workout, guys, on Tuesday night at 7 that you can literally log into Facebook. Chris, I would love for you to share. This is your forte, buddy. You are the professional when it comes to this. So how excited are you about challenge groups?
Hey, so I'm going to tell you guys, the reason why I'm excited about challenge groups is this. Number one, it's getting comfortable. You don't have to leave your house, you guys. I do challenge groups out of my house. I do challenge groups at the park. I do challenge groups. I literally, you guys, just launched a challenge group at the Reserve Center. I'm active duty Army. I work in a building. Right now I've got 25 soldiers who have a PT test coming up. I said, you guys, why are we not doing PT? Every day or 3 times a week, you guys, let's start a challenge group. Let's challenge each other. Let's lose that little bit of weight. Let's pass that PT test. I promise you, you guys, I literally just launched a challenge group this past Monday, and I had 15 people out at a park. Number one, it didn't cost us any money. Number two, if they did jump on the product, I got every one of those guys $40 off because they checked in on Monday, and I'm going to check them in again on Wednesday, and I'm going to check them in again on Friday, you guys. It doesn't cost money. It's a no-brainer. Not only that, you guys, but just networking. I'm literally about to put 3 more trainers in this week. I was just telling my wife. I was talking to Ashley a little bit about it today. I was on the phone with Pastor Bill just this past week already. I've got people in Illinois that want to start challenge groups as well. You guys, the support here is amazing. It's simple. It's already laid out. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, you guys. It's beautiful. I love what Visalis is doing with these challenge groups, and you have all the support right at your fingertips.
I love that. It's so, I mean, that's what it is, guys. You know, when you think about it, when your nutrition, when your body composition, 80% of it comes down to your nutrition. We have that covered. And now we're coming around on the back end of it to get the other 20% to give you really that full 100% for you to be able to go out and achieve those goals. You know, if you're looking for the healthy shake recipes or you want meal plans, you want access to all of this community support, it's 100% available. I love what Chris said. We're branching out. We're creating more challenge groups because the demand is there. People want to get out and get active. So I'm extremely excited about that. And I know, Bill, you guys are going to have some nice weather here soon, so you guys will be able to take advantage of those outdoor workouts too.
Yeah, we're doing some for the kids that are fun. Is we do a lot of kickball tournaments, so that these kids, the first time they were kind of shy because they're with all these adults, but then we pulled the ball out and the bases, and they just went nuts. And so it's fun for all the parents that feel like, well, we can't go do these things that all these individuals are doing because we have all these kids with us. So we do it all with the kids and everybody. And you know what that's like. You've got 5 kids yourself, so it's, so it's been a blessing to do it as a family. So, AKA family challenge.
Hey, real quick, you guys, with these challenge groups, with these support groups, you guys, I tell all my clients, I tell all of my customers, save the money, save the gym membership. Don't get locked in for a year at a time. Don't spend the money on a gym membership when you can work out at an online or in your house for free, you guys. Spend that money on products. Spend that money on a healthy shake. Spend that money on taking your wife or your husband or your kids out. I mean, it's a no-brainer, you guys. You don't have to have a gym membership anymore.
That's true, Chris. In fact, today I was at my gym, but I was pulling up a video I saved from our challenge trainer.
Yes, sir.
I was doing the 20-minute, workout that we were doing, and I'm going, why am I not just doing this at home?
Yes, sir.
I don't have to pay so much a month just to do this in my living room. So
exactly.
So beautiful stuff.
So one of my favorite pieces of this puzzle is our 3 for Free program. And it's crazy. Once you're spoiled getting free product, you start to wonder why other things aren't free, why you refer people to things and you're still paying. So when it comes down to your challenge and you get excited about the way you feel, you're excited about the challenge groups, you want to invite your friends and family to come work out with you, feel better, look better, it only makes sense to get your product for free. So you refer 3 people to the challenge with you, and the following month your product will be free or at a discount. And you can use those VIP rewards for product, for gear, for experiences, being able to, maybe go get a massage, right? Because you referred some people to the challenge with you. You guys are feeling great. Reward yourself. Bill, I'm definitely the carrot when it comes to that buy commit of either do or don't. And it's funny, I realize more women go with the carrot and the men the stick. Isn't that kind of ironic?
It's the truth. The last buy commit I was going to do is if I didn't hit my goal, which was losing 25 pounds, which I did, I was going to grow a mullet. So I don't know what it has to do with my hairdo, but that's probably my scariest thing. So that's what I use as my motivation.
That is funny. So I mean, you have to think about it. What when you go to the grocery store, if you tell people to go to your local grocery store for a special, are they going to give you your groceries for free because you've referred people? Probably not. I referred a lot of people to different salons or to the movies or to a new local restaurant, and I have yet to get my bill covered. So I'm pretty excited about this 3 for free program. It's the best thing that we've ever had.
Absolutely.
So, really, when I saw this slide, when I saw this itself, I was like, well, this is a no-brainer. If you're going to do the work and sharing it, do you want buy to pay you or the person who referred you, because they're paying someone for each referral? So, Bill, I'm going to kick this over to you and have you kind of take it from here. I know this is something that you're really excited about as well.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'll tell you my story here in a minute, and I'm going to have Ashley tell her story too, and Chris his story, because he's got a real new one that I'm excited about. But, as she's saying, the same activity we do to get customers to get our product for free is the exact same activity we do as promoters to get paid. So if you decide you want to get paid instead of me or Ashley, then what you want to do is you want to get a promoter kit your first month. So you're not going to do a customer kit. You're going to do one of these promoter kits. But I'm going to help you put this in perspective. If you're going to be doing one of those premier kits and get a bunch of food for your whole family, you're looking at $300. So really, $200 is what we're really spending here to be a promoter. When you really look at it, we're saying $200 for some samples and for some promotional materials and for all the technology to help you blow up a global business. So that is $700 worth of product for $499. But I was going to be a customer anyway, so $200 more. I'm making an impact and creating some income for my family. The Star Promoter Kit is over $2,000 worth of product for $999. So it's a better value. And that'd be for somebody that wants to get a ton of samples so they can just sample out everybody on the globe, because you're going to have all kinds of stuff to share with them. So whichever one you do, I don't really care. It's just whichever one matches your goals and your mission for your business. So once you've chosen that kit, then what we do is very simple. We're going to do 2 things. We're going to get customers and or build a team of promoters who get customers. You can do one or the other, or you can do both. That's really it. That's all we really do. So let's look at this hypothetical. Remember me telling you the story about Leslie earlier? She's showing that this fact is actually conservative. So just by getting on our products, she was saving $20 to $60 a week without any customers, because she's redirecting the money she's already spending on food for something that's going to benefit her physically and also be a business that she can move forward with. So right here, you're saving $100 just being on it, minimum. If you're having the same number she has, 60 times 4 is $240, right? So at least I think that's what the math is. See, I've been making a lot of money in this business, and I don't have to be good at math, so it's okay. So you're saving this from your dining out and your grocery bills, just from that $9 a day thing we were looking at earlier. So now let's take it a little further, and let's say I get 3 customers. And in this case, they're Premier Kit customers. If I have them doing the same kit I'm doing, my product is for free. So I'm saving $100 just being on the product. I'm getting $300 of free food, and I'm making a little extra commission right here. This little activity here, we're talking about 3 human beings on the planet that I've gotten involved in my business. And I have a $500 flip in my finances just with that little amount of activity. Think about it. When's the last time you got a $500 raise a month at your business? And this is all you got to do to make that happen? It's really something to think about, guys. Now, let's say those customers all got customers because they're trying to get their 3 for free too, right? Because customers can do that here. You're the only promoter, so they're all your customers. That's 10. So let's say there's 10 customers there. You're doing $1,200 flip in your finances just with this amount of activity. That is what we call $1,000 a monther. You're making $1,000 a month simply by doing this thing right here. What would you do with an extra $1,200 a month? So this is something that's very real. Now, what Leslie did is she saved enough money after 4 days to get her second bag of shake. After that, she's saving $20 to $60 a week. So after about 5 weeks, she had enough money to upgrade to become a promoter. So she did the EPS, which is the Executive Promoter System. And so right here with 3 people here, you're at almost $1,000 flip conservatively. And what that does is it unlocks a system we call the Rising Star Program, which is going to unlock the lifetime challenge bonus. Just to give you a glimpse of what that is, let's say you enrolled this guy on the top, the guy with the nice little goatee and the bald head, and he blows it up and he's making $50,000, $60,000 a month. Well, just because you enrolled him, I think regional director would get 10% of that. So that's like $5,000 to $6,000 a month just off that guy, off of the lifetime challenge bonus. Isn't that nuts? So right here, you are making a major impact. It's almost $1,000 a month with this activity right here. Now you help 6 people do that same thing. You are now what we call a regional director. You flipped your finances by $2,000 a month, and you're driving a free car. They're paying you $600 a month for a free car. Yes, you heard that right. You don't think that's true? I've helped over 800 people do this. So yes, it's not only true, it happens all the time. I got 2 free cars. I got a BMW 528xi and I personally drive a Lexus GS 350. Now, Ashley, I know you've taken advantage of this too, right, Ash?
Yes, so we've had a couple different 5 series. I'll tell you, it was really exciting being able to go from, I think Gons had a Honda at the time, a Honda truck maybe at the time. We traded in for a 5 series. Now we have an X5 and we have a black Lincoln Navigator because, well, I can only fit so many car seats into a BMW.
Absolutely.
But, when you were talking about those stories and is it possible, I know we have a brand new regional director on the line.
Yes, we do.
I know he has not picked up his car yet. He certainly has it picked out and has had his eye on that. So, Mr. Ofringa, is it possible?
It is 100% possible, you guys. And it's an amazing feeling. Just knowing that you've worked for something. So when Bill 800, that's bananas.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's awesome, but I'm going to tell you guys, it's 100% possible. And there's nothing that you can do on a day-to-day basis as a regular job. I say civilian job because I'm active military, you guys. I've been in the military for 16 and a half years and never have I been given a car. So I've been with the business since September, October of 2016, you guys, so not even a full year. And I literally just last week earned my luxury car. So I'm telling you that it is 100% possible. The budget, the swing in the budget, it's real, you guys. Yeah. The car's real. The free food, the products are real. I literally just got another $500 in free products you guys sent to the house this week. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
So proud of you, Chris. I mean, he just hit this like what, 2 or 3 days ago, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm so excited for you. So congratulations. And then it just goes from there. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here, but then you can get, $30,000 a year, 40,000, 50,000, 6-figure income earners. I've helped 27 people become ambassadors doing this thing. And Ashley's one of them. She's just a rock star. We just love her. And so if you want to go here or go higher, It's all possible here, guys. It just depends on what your goals are. If you just want to get your product for free, or if you want to make $1,000 a month, all this stuff is possible. So this is way more, though, than just a business thing you can do. This is truly a movement. We have a mission, guys, where we can create stories all over the world of people feeding families in need simply by deciding to get healthy. We can change the lives of those in need by doing what we should be doing anyway. So this is more than just a business opportunity. It's more than just a health challenge. It's a mission to save those in need that are in our communities, because the donations can be done right in your own backyard. So all we need to know is if you are a 1, a 2, or a 3. And what I'm going to ask you to do as you're watching this presentation is, as soon as it's done, I want you to text to the person that invited you on this call and let them know if you're a 1, which is, I want to get on the challenge and see what it does for me. Or you might be a 2, which is, I want to get on the challenge, but I want to go ahead and share this with people so I can get my product discounted or for free. Or you're a 3, because you've heard Chris's story, you've heard Ashley's story, you heard my story, you go, they're doing something here I could believe in and run with. Then you need to get a hold of the person who invited you here and tell them, I'm a 3, let's go. And do it tonight. Don't think about it. I actually was talking about this on a training this morning with some people, because I had to do this back in the year 2000. I made a lot of major decisions in the year 2000, 2001. I mean, life-changing decisions. And so for that season, I was tracking the decisions I was making, because I was just sort of kind of scared, quite frankly. And what I realized was I would make note of the decisions I was able to just make, because I'm making this decision. And then the ones I would hem and haw back and forth, and I would say yes, and then I'd change my mind and say yes and change my mind again, and I'd hem and haw. Every single time I made that immediate decision that just felt true to me, I just decided it always was the right decision. And the ones I was hemming and hawing on, I usually was getting a little more fuzzy. So make a decision. Usually the first thing that's in your gut is the right decision. And that's what I saw just by tracking that for a couple of years. So where else are you going to find a business where you're going to be able to feed those in need by getting healthy and taking care of your own body? And we even have a way for you to do this to help support ministries as well. So this is something that is able to affect lives on many dimensions. And it's got a money-back guarantee. So Chris, you want to add anything as we close?
I do 100%, Bill. And I appreciate you guys letting me chime in on your call tonight. But I'm just hearing a lot of great things. You guys, you may think you're a 1 today, but you don't know. I mean, you may be a 3 next week. I got a really close friend, you guys, real quick, I'll sum this up. He's wanting to start training on January 1st. My buddy joined a challenge group through his work competition. Now, this competition, this weight loss competition, you guys, was a $2,400 pot. And he said, Chris, I want to win this pot. I go, all right, dude, let's get you a kit. So he was a 1, you guys. He didn't want anything to do with selling products. He wanted nothing to do with getting free products. He just started taking products and training. He dropped, you guys, 30 pounds since January 1st. So what do you think that his friends said on the internet? They said on Facebook and Instagram, Brian, what are you taking? He goes, you guys, I'm taking Visalis. He goes, I'm just losing weight. Next thing you know, you guys, just today, he called me. He said, I have 3 friends and a pastor in Illinois that want to get started on the program, but they don't just want to consume the product, you guys. They want to be promoters. So he came in a 1, you guys, 2 months ago with the vision of just losing a little bit of weight and winning $2,400. Now I've already saved him. He saved himself over $1,000, plus he's getting free product. And you guys, as of today, he's winning that $2,400 weight loss challenge.
Yeah. That's it, bro.
That's it. You guys, I'm telling you, it sounds simple because it's simple. It sounds easy because it's easy.
Love it. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate your heart. Ashley, you're awesome. Guys, let the person know that brought you on this call. If you're a 1, a 2, or a 3, we're officially over. God bless you. Take care.
God bless you guys.